Hey guys, Dr. Bad Llama here. Thanks for checking out my video. What I have here for you guys is a gameplay of me using the Uffern HC4 hand cannon. It's an Amalon hand cannon. I know Buttwipe from the lab did a review on his, and I forgot I actually had one in my vault. So it has an interesting roll on it. Mine has Fast Draw IS, Quick Draw IS, and Sure Shot IS, which I'm using. I feel like it feels a little bit easier to get the headshots to kind of stick it a little bit, so maybe the aim assist is higher with that sight. I'm not sure on that. But it also has Grenadier, Snapshot, or Injection mode. I'm using Snapshot because I don't want to take the hit to the range for the sake of stability. It's already pretty stable as it is. And then mine has Outlaw and then Eye of the Storm. And so because in this clip I'm playing 3v3 playlist, I'm going to use Eye of the Storm. Which is this weapon becomes more accurate as your health gets slower. Instead of Outlaw, if I was playing sixes, I might be more prone to do that, but it feels like with the gauntlets I'm wearing that have hand cannon reloaded that it's actually pretty fast as it is. Also during this gameplay, what I want to do is just kind of tell you guys my thoughts. I'll critique a little bit as I'm watching back to do the commentary. What I think I'm doing well, kind of what my thought process is for plays and positioning that I made, and then also things I could have done better now that I'm seeing it. From this standpoint. So here we go. Excuse me, sorry, I'm getting over a cold. This is just the standard 3v3 salvage. At this point in the game, I'm just kind of pushing up. Got a couple hits on that guy. Seemed like teammates trying to clean him up, but I did not do a very good job of paying attention to my radar right there. And I tried to get away. Oh, I did. Very good. I got away. So I'm just kind of repositioning. It feels like in these 3v3 playlists, now with the special ammo, if you're not running an invective or a sidearm or an icebreaker, it's kind of a game of waiting until the special ammo comes up. So what we're doing here is we're just kind of playing the objective at this point. They're pushing in an uncoordinated fashion, and we're trying to stick together. I don't know these guys, we're not in chat together, but we did a decent job of playing together. So what I like so far about this hand cannon is it feels pretty stable, even though it has that kind of kick. It still feels really smooth. I'm still trying to figure out, kind of where the sweet spot is. I've only played a few games with it, but it's kind of surprising. I haven't felt this good with a non-thorn or last word hand cannon in a while. Like I said, I'm still kind of figuring it out. I'm so bad at sniping, it's not even funny. I don't even know how I missed both those picks. I felt way off on it this morning. Right here, what I should have done when I saw the two reds is just push away immediately. I almost got pinched, but I survived it. Again, dumb positioning. I tried to get away. I saw the guy in my radar, and I got greedy trying to pick off the guy that was already beat, and I ended up going down. Thankfully, my teammates able to pick me up and clean up that kill. So far, it seems like what we're doing is we were content to let them try to really pressure the salvage relics so we could either get guys down or deactivate once they had it up. So my teammates and I are here just kind of defending it, preventing them from capping, but no one's capping it at this point. Just really poor melee on my point. So basically what I'm trying to do is just support my teammates here. I'll try to throw that nade to try to zone him into here because I think I have the advantage. Even if he throws that nade, I was just off on the shots and I had that ahead of time, but I just messed it up. So my teammates come in, and if I remember correctly, they both get wiped here. Trying to swing my point of view. Just an ugly gunfight. I can't imagine what that looked like in first person. Oh, so he does get the kill, great. So I'm just quickly trying to get back into the fight. I don't care necessarily if they capture it, we just want to deactivate it. So I see here that my teammate has his bubble up, and so he's using that. I don't recall at this point if he's using weapons or if he's using blessing, but I'd rather get the heavy and so we end up disabling theirs. So at this point I'm just trying to preserve my heavy. I want to make sure I'm going to make good use of it because that's 4 effectively free kills. Good ways to shut down supers. At this point I'm just running. I see the red on my radar. I want to get whatever this is. It's the difference between weapons of light, so it's not that big of a deal. I thought that was a headshot when my teammate. Looks like he got a hit on him too. But he was weak. Anyway, so I'm pushing him for res, like salvage. You get bonus points, and this is the thing with 3v3s. I see this all the time with guys that I'm playing with. and I even do it myself sometimes, just being patient, is mashing that X button on, and this is on Xbox One, just mashing the res button, when instead what we should be doing is being smart. If you're the guy that's down, you need to be really smart with when and if you're going to force that res, because if your teammates are 2v1 against an opponent, what you want to do is realize that that's 53 points, that if you're smashing that res button when they're by you and they're a 2v1 or they're right next to you and you're just being impatient, you're costing your team points. And sometimes these games, these 3v3 can come down to 50 points, they can come down to 100 points, and every 50 points counts, right? Two reses counts as one kill. So make sure you're taking advantage of that. That's one of the biggest things when I'm playing with some of my buddies, is don't force that res. Give us some time, and you have, I believe it's 10 seconds when you're down, so there's plenty of time for you to assess. Okay, are they just guarding my orb? Did they have trips on it, or lightning nades, or anything like that, trying to prevent the res, or are they in a position where they could snipe me? So that's, you just gotta. I recommend going to the team channel. You don't necessarily have to go on the party. Go into the fire team chat channel, see if you're there, because when people pop into that the first time, I will do the same. Sometimes I'll push in first and no one joins me, but that's okay. The more communication you can have, I think the more success and the more fun you'll have in these 3v3 situations. Anyway, you'll see I have a super up. We're still just trying to defend this relic. They're not pushing very well. These guys did not have very good coordination. We ended up, I think they only ended up scoring another 1,200-ish points. Their skill wasn't bad per se. They just were not coordinating. Finally nailed that headshot snipe. He jumped right into it. I didn't even have to move my crosshairs. So at this point, when we capture relic, I just try to start moving around the map to a place where I think I might be able to get into position to get a shot, because there seems to always be guys spawning in the back here. But also where relics may not have spawned. This is just me burning a super because it was itchy. It was very itchy in my pocket. I wanted to get rid of it. So I see heavies coming up. I'm trying to, I stand here for a little bit, because basically what I'm trying to do is see if this guy's going to come out. I saw he was weak and I was able to push him off. At this point, my intent was to just kind of wait around the corner until that guy went to get heavy and then snipe him. Even if we didn't get it, I would at least control it and prevent them from getting it. But I was unsuccessful. It was a really good lightning and good placement, and it killed me since I was already weak. I get that hit there. I kind of slowed up on the res. I should have done better there. But I wasn't able to really think like a real human being at that point. So far, I'm really liking this hand cannon. I think it's just going to take some more gameplay. It does feel really smooth. In terms of where you can get it, it can come from an engram. I believe I got mine from an engram, but occasionally the gunsmith will sell it. And so I would recommend that you guys go check out Butt Wipe's video based on the one that he has. The vanity that Future War Cult sells and can come from their packages is I believe the same archetype, same stat base in terms of stability, impact, all that sort of stuff. Just a different design, of course, different perks. The vendor stock version one does have luck in the chamber, which is what Butt Wipe recommends for that extra damage. I haven't had one with that. I'd be really interested to see what it's like. I didn't know whose strip that was. I assumed it was there, so I was just booking it once I saw it was going to pop. I had to get into that bubble for the protection. At this point now, we're just trying to clean it up, finish this off. But what I'll do is I'll actually link, if you guys haven't seen, I'll link Butt Wipe's video in the description, because I think he does a really good job. Those guys are so good at PvP. Let me explain what happened there. So I saw the guy was down, and I saw him on my radar, and I knew I had my shoulder charge up, and so what my hope was is that he was going to step right onto the orb in the doorway, and what ended up happening is my shoulder charge ran out right before I got there, and I ended up just taking that shotgun shell to the face. Last few more points. I'm hoping to get the super kill to finish it off, but my teammate does it for us. So anyway, please leave feedback, guys. I want to get better. I'm super new at this. This is literally my first video. What I'd like to do more is just break down gameplay. I'd love to provide some feedback. I don't consider myself a great PvP player, but I'm decent. I run decent elo, okay KDs. I'm getting better. I want to get better. Getting more consistent with my falls, run some trials. I like to play with people I don't know. I'm more than willing to help people out. I'm on Xbox One. That's my gamer tag. But yeah, please leave feedback. Thanks for checking it out. And until next time, this is Dr. Badlama. Thanks.